children. I hope all of you are at good health and doing best in your lockdown. Here I am with the second lesson of Court's book, The Story of Rudolph. Before going on to the lesson, I would quickly ask you few questions which I would like to answer yourself as we cannot interact directly. My first question is, what would you like to do at Christmas? You will all answer to decorate Christmas tree, isn't it? Question number 2. How would you feel if you are made the monitor of the class? You will feel awesome, correct? So, based on these mixed feelings about snowing area and responsibilities, here I am with the story of Rudolph. Rudolph lived in Toyland in North Pole. He was younger and smaller than the other reindeer there. They all had proud tall antlers. Rudolph's antlers were very tiny. Worst of all, Rudolph had a nose that was big and bright red. It was so red it glowed in the dark. Poor Rudolph. He wanted to be like other reindeer in Toyland. The other reindeer made fun of Rudolph and called him names. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, they teased. Before Christmas Eve, Santa's elves posted a sign on the gate to Toyland. All the reindeers were asked to line up at 8 o'clock in the meadow. Santa Claus was coming to choose the team. The world would deliver presents to every good little girl and girl in the world. The reindeer danced with joy when they heard the news. Each reindeer hoped to would be chosen to guide Santa's sledge. Rudolph sighed. He did not want Santa to see his bright red nose. At 8 o'clock, when all the reindeer had gone to the meadow, Rudolph hid behind a holly hedge, behind the thick bush with bright red berries. No one could find Rudolph with his bright red nose. In the meadow, all the reindeer in Toyland, except Rudolph, stood in line while Santa inspected them. Santa chose carefully. Only the fastest, the strongest, and the best reindeer would do. Dasher is the biggest reindeer, said Santa. Dasher wrote his elf assistant in a big book. And Dancer is the strongest, said Santa, pulling his beard. Dancer wrote the elf. Oh, let's see, continued Santa. Prancer and Vixen make the smoothest landing on rooftops. Comet is the fastest and Cupid is the most sure-footed. I picked them, and said Santa. I choose Donner and Blitzen. They are the best at turning over the treetops and landing smoothly. When all the selections were done, the reindeer danced and clinked their antlers together in happiness. Even the reindeer who were chosen were given the good jobs. One was to try out toy electric trains. Another was the huge Christmas curtain. The only reindeer without a job was Rudolph. He wanted to help, but knew others would laugh at him. So he stayed behind the holly hedge. At last it was Christmas Eve. Santa elves were busy packing the sledge. I don't care if they make fun of me, said Rudolph suddenly. I want to help too. He dashed from his hiding place and went to find Santa. The night was bitter cold and terrible fog covered the earth. Santa elves kept bumping into each other as they hitched up to the team. They could hardly see as they put on each bright red harness and tied each jingle bell. And where is my Christmas list? I can't see thing in this fog, cried Santa. Just then a soft red low glow lit up the snow. Thank goodness, said Santa, suddenly jolly again. I've found my list. Ho, ho. "Who brought this fine lantern?" asked Santa. "I must take it with me." "It's not a lantern," said Rudolph shyly. "It comes from my nose." "Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer," said Santa, "I'm glad to see you. Your light will guide my sledge tonight. I appoint you head of my team." Rudolph held his head high. Proudly he walked to the front of the team, and all other reindeers bowed. Donner and Dasher helped Rudolph put on his harness, then down, down through the clouds, and over the sleeping houses, Santa and his team flew on the foggy Christmas Eve, and leading the whole procession was Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. This is how Santa carried gifts to all the little children in the town, and Rudolph became the leader of the team. Hope you enjoyed the story. Till then, take care.